English Short Stories presents story. Raindrops of Love. As the monsoon clouds rolled in, casting a dark and mystical veil over the city of Mumbai, Rimi and Raj found themselves walking hand in hand along the bustling streets. Raindrops danced joyfully on their heads, creating a symphony of pitter-patter that enveloped the atmosphere. The aroma of wet earth mingled with the tantalizing scents of street food, adding an extra layer of magic to the evening. Rimi's vibrant red umbrella, adorned with white polka dots, provided a colorful contrast to the grey sky above. She wore a contagious smile on her face, her eyes reflecting the excitement that radiated from within her. Her long, curly hair cascaded down her back, darkened by the raindrops that clung to every strand. Rimi's infectious enthusiasm for life was infectious, and Raj couldn't help but be swept up in her energy. Raj, on the other hand, was more reserved, with an air of quiet confidence about him. Dressed in a faded denim jacket and carrying a worn leather satchel, he navigated the busy streets with ease. His dark hair was neatly combed, and a mischievous glimmer sparkled in his eyes as he looked at Rimi. The rain had a way of bringing out a different side of him, encouraging a spontaneity that he rarely embraced. Together, they strolled down the rain-soaked pavement, their footsteps blending seamlessly with the symphony of umbrellas opening and closing around them. The city came alive in the rain, each drop nurturing the pulse of Mumbai's heartbeat. The familiar sounds of traffic were muted, replaced by the harmonious melody of raindrops and laughter. As they wandered through the maze-like streets, Rimi's laughter mingled with the cascading rain, creating a harmony that resonated deep within Raj's soul. They sought refuge under awnings when the rain grew heavier, stealing moments to steal glances at each other. The rain was their secret accomplice, intensifying their connection and emboldening their spirits. With each passing step, Rimi and Raj felt a deeper sense of connection. The rain became a metaphor for their burgeoning relationship, washing away the barriers and uncertainties that had kept them apart. In this moment, they were free, unburdened by the constraints of time or societal expectations. It was just the two of them, dancing beneath the sky's watery embrace, seeking refuge from the persistent rain. Rimi and Raj found themselves drawn to a cozy coffee shop tucked away in a corner of the bustling street. The inviting aroma of freshly brewed coffee wafted through the air, mingling with the earthy scent of wet pavements that clung to their clothes. As they stepped inside, the warmth of the cafe embraced them, offering solace from the rain-soaked world outside. They settled into a corner table, Rimi's radiant smile never fading, and Raj's eyes shining with a newfound tenderness. The soft lighting cast a gentle glow upon their faces, illuminating the unspoken emotions that lingered between them. A friendly barista approached their table, her eyes twinkling as she took in the sight of two people so deeply enthralled by one another. She took their orders, giving them a knowing smile before disappearing into the bustling activity behind the counter. Raj reached across the table, his hand finding Rimi's, their fingers intertwining effortlessly. Their gazes locked, and a silence settled between them, filled with the unsaid words that danced in their hearts. Rimi's cheeks flushed with a delightful shade of pink as she spoke softly, her voice barely above a whisper. "You know," she began, her eyes shining with a mix of playfulness and vulnerability, "I never thought I would find someone who could make the rain feel so magical." Raj's lips curled into a gentle smile, his thumb tracing circles on the back of her hand. And I never imagined I would meet someone as vibrant and enchanting as you, he confessed. His voice filled with a blend of awe and admiration. It's as if the rain knew that our paths were meant to cross, that this moment was destined to happen. Rimi's laughter tinkled like a melody, intertwining with the soft music playing in the background. Maybe it did, she mused. Her eyes locked on his. But it's not just the rain, Raj. It's the way you look at me, as if I'm the only person who matters in this crowded world. It's the way you make me feel seen, cherished, and alive. Raj's gaze softened, his heart swelling with an overwhelming affection. You are my rain, Rimi, he whispered, his voice carrying a sincerity that left no room for doubt. With you, every moment is transformed into something extraordinary. You make me believe in the beauty of the world, even in the midst of a storm. Their words hung in the air, weaving a tapestry of emotions that enveloped them both. In that coffee shop, amid the raindrops that continued their rhythmic dance outside, Rimi and Raj discovered a love that surpassed expectations and ignited a fire within their souls. As they sat there, hands entwined, their hearts opened up to the infinite possibilities that lay before them. The rain had brought them together, but it was their unwavering connection, their shared laughter and dreams, that would shape their journey into something extraordinary. In that moment, the coffee shop became a sanctuary of love, where time stood still and the world outside faded away. And as the raindrops continued to fall, Rimi and Raj's love story blossomed, promising an adventure that would be etched in their hearts forever. Lost in their own little world within the cozy coffee shop, Rimi and Raj couldn't help but marvel at the serendipity of their encounter. As the rain painted an ethereal backdrop outside the window, they felt an invisible force pulling them closer, urging them to explore the depths of their connection. Rimi's fingers traced the rim of her coffee cup, her gaze fixed on Raj. Do you believe in fate? She asked, her voice carrying a hint of curiosity. Raj pondered her question for a moment, his eyes twinkling with a mix of contemplation and affection. I didn't, until I met you, he confessed, his voice soft but resolute. There is something extraordinary about the way our paths crossed amidst the rain, as if the universe conspired to bring us together. A gentle smile graced Rimi's lips as she nodded, her eyes never leaving Raj's. I feel it too, she admitted, her voice barely above a whisper. It's as if every raindrop that falls is a reminder of the magic that brought us here, of the infinite possibilities that await us. In that moment, time seemed to stand still, cocooning them in a world of their own. The coffee shop buzzed with life around them, oblivious to the profound connection that continued to deepen between Rimi and Raj. With a newfound sense of courage, Raj leaned closer, his voice laden with vulnerability. Rimi, from the moment I saw you, I knew there was something extraordinary about you, he confessed, his words carrying the weight of his emotions. You have awakened a part of me that I never knew existed. You have made me believe in love, in the beauty of life itself. Touched by his sincerity, Rimi's heart swelled with a mix of joy and apprehension. She reached out, cupping Raj's face in her hands, her touch gentle yet filled with unspoken promises. And you, Raj, have taught me to embrace the unexpected, to dance in the rain without fear, she whispered, her voice laced with a deep longing. With you, I feel like the world is ours to explore, to experience the full spectrum of love and adventure. As they gazed into each other's eyes, the connection between Rimi and Raj transcended words. in that silent exchange. They knew that their paths had merged for a reason, that their love was meant to defy the ordinary and embark on a journey of profound significance. Outside the coffee shop, the rain continued its gentle symphony, a melodic reminder of the world waiting to be discovered. Rimi and Raj stood, their hands still entwined, and together they stepped back into the rain-soaked streets of Mumbai, their hearts brimming with hope and a shared understanding that their love would weather any storm. As they walked hand in hand, their spirits intertwined like the raindrops that cascaded from the sky, Rimi and Raj knew that this was just the beginning of their extraordinary adventure, one that would unravel beneath the ever-watchful gaze of the Mumbai monsoon and their unwavering love for each other. Thank you for listening the story. If you liked the story, please share it with your friends and family. Please subscribe us for more such interesting love stories.